All right, we're now into part two of a replay, part two of three of a replay between moonfans X and Vortix. So we're going to go ahead and start the replay one more time. We have Undead who just teleported away. We have a Shadow Strike down on the Lich. The Lich is currently down to 4 hit points before it gets healed. So that Shadow Strike unable to kill the Lich. Lich able to heal back up. Meanwhile, we have the Warden currently sitting at level 4 with a Sobi Mask, Boots of Speed, and Staff of Teleportation, and an Orb of Venom. We have statues coming out from the Undead player. We have a couple ghouls, and it looks like the Undead player wants to go ahead and get some additional hero level. We have the Warden coming in and trying to harass the base of the Undead player. Undead currently still mining with 5 acolytes. Warden trying to change that. And we have the Undead Lich and Dark Ranger coming in and creeping this camp. Down goes an Null Overseer. We have a potion of mana. Meanwhile, we have the Warden trying to get to the back of the base. Go ahead and use the Staff of Teleportation to head back out, unable to really do any additional damage here. Rejuvenation being casted on the Warden. Warden now going to go ahead and try to expand to this top. Looks like he's going to go ahead and expand to this top portion over here. We have Dryads coming in. We have a Wand of Mana Stealing. Warden will go ahead and pick that up and most likely sell that, as it already has a Sobi map and already has upgraded Moonwells. Here we have Tome of Intelligence for the Warden. Warden now at 345 mana, just at level 4, and we have a Purge on the Bear. So at this time I'm expecting to see an expansion come down, selling this Wand of Mana Stealing, and go ahead and picks up a Tome of Talon Portal. So meanwhile, we have the Undead player going ahead and creeping with a level 3 Death Knight, level 2 Lich, level 2 Dark Ranger going ahead and creeping out this orange camp. We do have a Cloak of Flame, so 10 damage per second surrounding that Death Knight. I don't see the Death Knight, I don't see that many range units except for the bears, or melee units, so that perhaps the bears won't. He'll go ahead and sell that item. We have Rejuvenation being casted on a couple bears. The bears trying to tank down this Reaver. He's going to go ahead and pick up a Tome of Knowledge, and he's going to go ahead and pick up, I believe it's a Crystal Ball if I remember correctly. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick up the Crystal Ball, quickly uses the Crystal Ball, and I'm assuming that he'll just go ahead and sell that as, you know, the hero slot item. The Warden's already pretty full. Night Undead player going ahead and trying to creep out the screen cap, trying to get to level 3 on the rest of his heroes, or level 3 Lich already, level 3 Death Knight, and a level 2 Dark Ranger. Meanwhile, we have the Warden creeping, or not creeping, having the units creep, as he's going to go ahead and I guess buy a Tome of Retraining, and then perhaps going to use Fan of Knives to try to take out the acolytes mining over here in the back, but it looks as though the Warden is unable to get into the base, as Night Elf is currently sitting there and doesn't want to be or Undead doesn't want to be harassed. So we have I'm guessing there's going to be a potion of invisibility followed by a potion of lesser invulnerability. So we have we may have some dead acolytes here. We have the Warden coming down across the map. Warden coming down, and now we unable to get in. We have, oh wait, we have a random Dust of Appearance, and the Warden is forced to teleport away. That was pretty random, I must say. How he was able to dust right when the Warden was nearby. Perhaps that's good instincts from Vortix, thinking that something was up. I didn't see any blockage on any movement unit, so now we have the Warden trying to come back in, unable to come in again. We don't. Yeah, at this time I think it is Fan of Knives, because there is no, where'd the Warden go? There is no Shadow Strike on a 2-hit, 3-hit ghoul. So, oh, we do have a Tree of Life being expanded up on the north side. It looks as though that a single Warden is doing a good job of containing the Undead player to his base. We have a level 3 Lich. Oh, we have a couple Pock Shocks against the Warden, and the Warden is forced to flee again. Undead just sitting at his base. It looks like the Warden's sitting at his base. I'm going to go ahead and spin it up to 2 speed to try to even it up. Oh, the Warden breaks cover. We have a Silence. We have a Silence Death Coil. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, trying to teleport away, trying to get away from that Death Knight. That Death Knight trying to chase down in pursuit, unable to chase, and the Warden gets away. And Death Knight currently sitting at level 3, does have plenty of mana. Meanwhile, we have statues being converted, and we have consume Azor mana being used against those Obsidian statues. I'm just assuming that last Obsidian statue is going to be come a statue or a destroyer in just a second. So we have four destroyers and a couple of ghouls coming in and going ahead and take down the tree of life of the Night Elf player. So the Night Elf of Moonfans XX trying to go ahead and pull back. It looks like the destroyers are taking down those bears rather quickly, and no potion of no staff of preservation on those bears. So those bears going down left and right. So it looks like 4 bears have just gone down. We have a potion of invulnerability used by the Warden. Warden trying to take down those units using fan and knives as quickly as often as possible, trying to take down those fiends as the Dryads are able to, you know, poke down the destroyers. It looks like this number of fiends are low on hit points. Meanwhile, we have the Warden coming back in with fresh moon juice being able to come in. We have a quick fan of knives, and the Warden go ahead and just running back out. It looks like the Warden is just going to run in and out using that moon juice, trying to use fan of knives. And I thought Breath of Fire was bad. Oh, we have a quick fan of knives, and we have silence and potion. Silence and slow frost nova. We have a whole bunch of crypt fiends that are currently in the ground. So we're gonna have yes, we have a fan of knives. Oh, but it looks as though while fiends are in the ground, fan of knives does not affect them. So fan of knives unable to damage fiends that are currently burrowed. So we have that tree of life being healed by a couple of wisps. Meanwhile, we have Dryads coming in, archers coming in. We have one archer or one Dryad go down. Level 5 Warden, almost level 6. So I'm assuming we are going to see an avatar. We have another quick silence. Those 3 crypt fiends just sitting in the ground, not taking any real damage, trying to take down. Oh, a quick death coil and we have a Scroll of Town portal, and is going to go ahead and teleport. So all those units do teleport. The Warden's currently sitting at level 5. Probably just needs 1-2 more kills, depending on the unit, to go ahead and get to level 6 to pick up an Avatar of Vengeance. We have Moonwells. We have a second Ancient of Lore being built to replace the one that was already taken down earlier. Meanwhile, we have the Warden coming down across the map. I'm assuming they probably pick up a potion of invulnerability. Yes, another potion of invulnerability, and is going to go ahead and come down to the south side of the map. Now that Warden play is just perfect, I must say. The Warden against the undead, and I believe at this tournament, or in this league tournament in particular, I haven't seen the Warden used so effectively, taking out ghouls, taking out acolytes, not even going for a panda second for Breath of Fire. That Warden's fan of knives just doing such a great job, and to all those nicely packed fiends, statues, and heroes. Warden's going to go ahead and just sit outside the base. It looks as though we are going to be running low on the gold mines. Undead player probably doesn't know this, probably not too familiar with this map. Meanwhile, we're already at below 1500, so Night Elf does know this. We have a quick death coil and a frost nova on the Warden. Warden trying to run away. We have silence, unable to blink. Warden desperately trying to get to level 6, but unable to get to level 6 through creeping, as the level cap is at level 5 for creeping. So the Warden does need a kill on an undead unit. Meanwhile, we have the Death Knight trying to run around the map, and we have destroyers coming up. We have absorb mana, so those destroyers are going to have mana for that next fight. It looks like they're going to make a beeline straight for the Tree of Life. We have an Ancient of War in position to protect that Tree of Life just a little bit more. And it looks like that Tree of Life, yeah, it does get a hit in or two. Now we have the bears and the Dryads coming in from the east, trying to take down that Tree of Life. That Ancient of War blocking the positioning of those fiends so well. We have Dryads coming in, doing a couple pop shots, and we have the bears trying to get into the fiends without getting hit from the destroyers. It looks like that destroyer is going to take down that bear in a hurry. Yes, that bear does go down. We have the Warden, level 5 Warden coming in, max mana, max hit points, trying to take down that Ancient of War. Ancient of War looks like it is going to go down, and I'm going to go ahead and pause the game and stay tuned for part 3 and the conclusion to this replay.